my god, I didn't even see her. Hey guys, welcome back to the detective work that is the Chicken Police. We are investigating the Sweltering Nile. Is that what this place is called? Oh my god. She's actually called Foxy Lady.
These brides are elegant, just like Laszlo said.
Lewis,
what do you think could be the old rabbit's type?
I've learned a couple of
Fluffy
things
furry ears,
since
a
the last
raspy
episode,
tongue?
such
oh,
as
for the love of all the
autoplay
gods,
and
stop it.
Just
shit like
think.
that.
Please shut up, Marty.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
That's
Well, that's
racist.
one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You
No.
can. Ask about the weather or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
So does that mean that Laura has stripes? Mm-hmm. Let's talk to
Excuse
Foxy
me,
Lady.
gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
Oh my
Pleasure,
god!
Zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy
He
to
calls
help,
him
ma'am.
Sonny.
Oh, what a
Right.
gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is weird.
Oh, thank you.
Why did I do
ma'am.
that?
Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
I feel like I
Anytime,
shouldn't
ma'am.
be here.
Anytime.
Oh, look at the bird
That
fella.
guy's stare gives me the creeps.
Because he's standing there
See
for
why.
America.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing? I think she must be the receptionist.
Good job,
Bravo,
Marty.
Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
Lord.
My name is Day-Night Diamond.
Okay.
Welcome to the Sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
That's very fitting
Miss
for
Diamond,
a zebra.
I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Keep it in your
Marty,
pants,
not
Marty.
now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him.
I like the stripes on her
doesn't visit
arm. That's
places
pretty cool.
like this
Right?
very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable.
Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
So the
You hear
way
that,
this
Sonny?
dialogue is
Any
written is
questions?
almost like texting
Shut
back
up,
and
Marty.
forth. Right? You know what I mean? Like, it's like someone always has to say something in reply. They can't just like, I want to go to the next page. Thank you. She's a zebra. Grevy? Beautiful, calm and professional. Comma and professional. And probably a courtesan. Ooh. Pretty zebra receptionist by the desk at the Nile. Okay. But like that's what makes it feel so unnatural at times, I guess. It's like there always has to be a back and forth. It can't just, someone can't just leave it hanging for a minute.
Right.
Pictures. Oh my god!
Oh my.
I don't know if this is safe for YouTube.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Okay. I was pulling your leg. But still, it's a little hot in here.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a
And
hand
how
in
mu-
her hand.
and how much you're
More like
disappointing
my
her.
nuggets.
She's very pretty. Now, if I click on, is like all these the same clickables?
I don't know.
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Okay, we'll walk away from those things. Oh my god! No, we're not.
That woman, she's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but
That's
yeah,
racist.
maybe.
Right?
It gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me
Let's just
too.
not use that word, shall we? I know we're animals, but still. People. Marty. Fiancés. Laura. Warm-hearted predator. Codex. And then... the Bloody New Year's Eve. That's a bunch of text. The night that changed Sonny and Marty's lives forever. It started with a strange call, an unexpected visit from a tigress, and ended in a hatching house where the duo had to witness an unprecedented massacre. Good lord. Sonny became personally involved in the case when a strange figure in a top hat targeted his family, but escaped before he could have been apprehended. In truth, the case was never officially closed, but under the pressure of the Attorney General, the papers had reported as the glorious triumph of the chicken police. This is where the legend originates from, started by an unfortunate lie. That everything in this game just takes so many unexpected turns.
Excuse me, gentlemen. That area is private. You need to register first.
Oh, thank you, miss.
I just want to go where I please, ma'am.
Too bad.
I guess let's
Have
ask
you been
about the
working here
Nile.
long, miss?
Almost 5 years, sir.
And do you like your job?
Very much so. I think it's only worth doing anything if you honestly enjoy it.
Yeah, that's
Hear
what
that,
Michaela
son?
and I were just
You
talking
should
about.
take that test. I'm on it, Marty. I'm trying to get myself fired if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, me too.
Collateral damage.
Okay. Now, should we ask about the strange list of names? Or any of this stuff, really?
I mean, might as well because we can't go anywhere, right?
Right. I just feel like this is gonna put us in a bad spot.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you.
Why doesn't she have stripes on her chest?
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a
Hey,
regular guest at our establishment.
naughty
I
rabbit.
see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Oh!
Touché.
Let's do a
Look,
strange
she
card.
gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait.
He.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Oh my god, don't look at me, ladies. I can't. I guess we're gonna talk to Fox Lady again.
I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Disappointed.
I apologize for the wait.
Damn it.
Please, come with me.
I want to go get in
gentlemen.
trouble.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know,
She's
there's
an
only one of her,
alligator.
so yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
This is
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know
Courtesan.
she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
lots of drama. Lots of drama.
Lots of
Take a
drama.
boop. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's got a picture of herself nude in the background. Ah!
There are books here on quite a variety of topics.
Yes, sir. Yes,
There
sir.
are books here on
Okay.
quite a variety of topics.
You're just gonna repeat yourself? That's fine. Oh my god. I mean, if I looked that good, you know I would be posing the same way.
I feel it.
Especially if I had an alligator head.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time, it's a decoration. A memento.
It's beautiful.
15 before
Indeed.
12. Interesting.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
She's gonna bite her head off.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile
Aw,
in the wilderness,
she's a crocodile.
Mr.
I thought she was
Featherland.
an alligator.
This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the Sweltering Nile.
Oh,
It's a
interesting.
river, Mr.
She's a Nile
Featherland.
crocodile.
My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah,
So
interesting.
this
Thank
is
you.
an alternative Earth? Or an Earth way advanced into the future?
Right.
We're
So
gonna look
she
at her.
is the legendary Madame Zavas.
Zevaz. Legal
Let me
to speak.
introduce myself.
God, she's
properly,
huge.
ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead
Legend
of
in
the
quotes.
chicken police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you
I don't
are
think she
looking
meant it
for
to be.
exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
Belongs to
I
an
love that
old
they gave her
friend
the
of
long,
ours
like,
whom we
claws of a
haven't seen
crocodile.
for a long time
Oh,
here.
for sure.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
She's
Well,
like
you know, in
decked
our line
out.
of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said,
Look,
Boobies.
ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
that
Moida.
sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer
I wonder
to the
if
best of my
Morty,
knowledge.
the monitor
long as
lizard
you're
we
not
met earlier, came
wading
from the
through
same
muddy
area because they have a very similar accent.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
That's a death threat. That's a very big death threat. All right, clues. Oh my god. Legendary spy and courtesan Madame Zaivaz runs the brothel. We'd better be careful. Her reputation is known all throughout the wilderness. Yup. Crocodilus nilotisus. Her smile is fake. Her story is fake. But the danger is real. This fucking game. Oh my god. Nilanite is an ancient culture gone extinct. One famous. Okay, cool. Just information we know. So I guess we just keep talking to her, or we've already looked around.
Yeah, maybe we have to ask her some questions or something.
Oh yeah, I think we have to interrogate. Let's just, I guess, just go straight down
As I
the
was saying, it
the
belongs
list.
to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so.
No.
Yes, thank you. Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You
Why would it?
wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be
Was she
shocked.
just laughing?
No
That
doubt.
was awesome.
Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
You
Thank
know who he's
for
coming to
the
see,
vague
too.
Answer,
I
ma'am.
mean, let's be real
The
here.
mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the Sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it.
God damn it!
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
We need something, ma'am.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago.
Wow,
Unity.
1,000 years.
Love. Freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Why did he
Well,
say
don't get
it
me
like
wrong.
that?
I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Natasha?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Not really. Not really. Guess it's time to do some
This
questioning.
cheat is everything to Zavos.
I love how
She used to be
tiny
a
his head
spy,
is.
So I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Oh my god. Okay.
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland.
Mm-hmm.
And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you
Clever
see,
girl.
This is one of the typical elements of survival. a way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you?
An old fart, after all.
You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Interesting. Do we ask about being a king's spy, or do we ask about being a royalist? This is a tread lightly moment. Is it a well-known thing that she's a spy, or is that just something that we know
I
because
thought
we're
it was part of
cops?
her story. Like,
Yeah.
So, do we ask about being dangerous, or
I would ask about
She-
if she was really the king's spy.
Right.
okay?
I don't know. You know, I mean,
Were
it's
you
her
really the
backstory,
king's
so.
spy?
If that's such an open secret, then I haven't been doing my job very well, isn't that right? Yes, I was a spy. But that's such a blunt way of putting it. I always say I used to undertake confidential, generally political assignments of a delicate nature for the king that were in the interests of national security.
That's a
Put
good
that
way to put it.
Sounds rather romantic.
Don't believe the cheap fiction, Mr. Featherland. Espionage is anything but romantic.
I believe you, madam.
If you must know, I only did it because I believed I could protect those that I serve. Weapons have only one use in this world: to keep the peace. Yes, I always thought about myself and my craft that way.
Thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
She's really cool. I like her a lot. We got 10 points for that.
Woo.
All right, brothel. Why does this guy so delicate? What is the Sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel? So this is finding out if the Sweltering Nile is a face for something.
I
This
feel
is
like
just a
asking her
repeat
that
of the
would make her
question.
defensive, though.
This one,
Yeah.
and then
Because
this one's
she's
kinda
all
just a
about secrets
repeat.
and keeping things discreet, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably ask her, why did you decide to open a brothel?
Yeah, because we don't really have any information about that.
Why did
Right.
you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go.
Woof.
That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
I laughed at my own
No,
pun.
it didn't
It said
happen like
woof.
that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
Hey, listen,
You see
Sonny.
things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each
Prostitutes
other even
made
at
the United
worst of
States.
times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes,
Which the United States are
survive,
not
no matter.
in this game.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
If
Well,
I
that's our
guess
only
who the
choice,
card
so-
belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Let's see. The answer to my question. Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing. leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Wow. You put all
Indeed,
those pieces
Mr.
together?
Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler.
Oh, and that's why he lied about where he met her.
The
Yeah.
rest is history.
You have
It also
talent,
explains
Mr.
why she had a scandalous
I'm
picture.
really sorry you're not working for the
Yeah.
government.
I am
Because
working for
all
the
the
government.
pictures
I'm a
in the
cop.
background are
you
the
sure,
Yep.
Mr.
like of the same
Featherland?
style.
Touché.
Effing
Indeed.
F.
Natasha
Why did I
used
not
to
think of
work
that until just
We
now?
can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family.
She must have
And we
been
still
part of
love
that
her
massacre
very
they were
much.
mentioning.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Save Us is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
I'm never comfortable with the playing part. It's like, but Lyric, you're playing a video game. All right, why did you take her in? You trying to protect her? You try to shape her into your image? Everyone in the city thinks you're dangerous. Why is that? So these three are about Natasha. Which is where we still want to go, right?
Yeah.
Well, it says maybe if I play to this part of her with her being dangerous, maybe this is the way to go then? Taking the conversation off of Natasha?
Maybe I was thinking that if you asked her, you tried to protect her from what? Because she takes a lot of pride in the fact that she's been protecting women,
Right.
and
Yeah.
like that was like her goal, kind of. It seems like she was working on it for a long time, so maybe she also has a crap past.
Okay, yeah. We can do that.
You tried to protect her. From what?
Natasha came to me penniless, cold to the bone, and wounded. She was only 17 years old. Even if she were my enemy, I would have taken her in until she recovered. Yes, I'm like that. I
really like this
raised to
crocodile.
that.
Yeah, me
Have
too.
you seen any opportunities for profit? Or were you guided by pure animal goodness?
Is that so hard for you to believe?
I think that worldly women like you try to turn every position to their advantage. I hope I don't offend you.
On the contrary. But no. I didn't see any opportunities in a girl who could barely speak our language, who was starving and wounded and obviously running from something. In fact, I was taking unnecessary risks because of her.
Okay, we got another 5 points for that. You knew you were taking a risk. Stone Cold Image is just a mask, isn't it? You big softy. You're capable of anything to keep your secrets hidden, am I right?
I feel like that's
it should
too
be top or
accusatory.
bottom. Oh, that one?
The bottom
this
one.
Okay, I lean toward the top one.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yep, let's do it.
Because I feel like the Stone Cold
You knew
Image
you
is
were
like,
taking a
yeah,
risk."
you're a
Yeah.
thing today, aren't you? Ooh woo.
I don't know, Mr. Featherland. These things can't always be rationally explained.
Because she was a tiny little
Not even when I've
kitten.
lived my whole
You
life
want to
based
take
on
kittens
reason,
in?
On logic, almost every step calculated.
So Natasha came and turned your whole life upside down. She's like that, isn't she?
It's in her nature, yes. Poor thing can't help it. She's like a tornado. She usually takes everything with her.
That is a
That's
great
quite an
analogy.
apt metaphor.
Yeah, Sunny
I
and I
have
are
to
on the same
agree.
page.
Did she sweep you away, too?
I don't know yet, madam. I'm clinging firmly to the ground.
Good thing Marty's not part of this conversation.
Right.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners.
Yeah,
Mr. Featherland.
yeah.
She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all
feels-
you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have
I feel
checked
like
up on her
that
new
doesn't really
protege's past.
suit an
That's the most
upperclassman, though.
exciting
I feel like
thing.
they would be
Yes, I
taught
have.
another language
Multiple
or
times
two.
putting my most treasured connections to good use, but nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
We're getting somewhere, guys. Look at this meter. Okay. Why did you let her leave with Wessler? Have you kept in touch? Did it occur to you that you could exploit Natasha and Ibn's relationship?
Probably the middle
Well, I don't
one.
know if I was gonna say I don't think exploit's the right word.
Right.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk
That runs
about
in the
her
family,
feelings.
huh?
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
All right. Were you angry at her for leaving? When was the last time you saw her? I kind of want to go that one.
Yeah, why does it have to
Yeah.
be so accusatory all the time? God.
Afraid she might blab
When was
secrets.
the last time you saw her, Madame Zavos?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself.
So they've been dating a while,
Yes.
for sure.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stavonian origins.
Unbridled.
Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
So
Honestly,
Ibn, like, swept her
I
off her
was very
feet.
hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop
I don't have
her, and
kids.
You know why?
Molly left
Of
me
course
first.
I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing this
He's like,
subject.
I'm uncomfortable.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well,
Being called
thank
out.
you for your time, madam.
Right? He's like,
Anytime,
well,
detective.
moving on.
Anytime.
Did we do it? Did we do good? Woo! Look at that high score! The legendary chicken police back in action. Still a bit wary, but untarnished. Wait, that was the same one as before. So, this is the important clue. Done.
Please,
Locked
gentlemen,
in a
wait
box.
here a moment. I would like to show you something
Crushed
that could
it.
help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
She's gonna bring out an
Not in
Uzi.
the slightest. Her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway,
You weren't even
now
part
that
of
we're
this,
here,
Marty.
We can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Ooh, I want to take a peek at that dead clock. Spinny. Okay, so there's a certain time that it has to be put on for something else to happen. Oh, maybe midnight. Maybe get out of my way. No, okay. We're not there yet. Getting ahead of ourselves. Every kind of book. 49 years of the reptile. One key to the animal mind. The death of the horse.
Slime and punishment?
Owls don't blink. Nothing's really here that can help us.
These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
I'm thinking that too, Sonny. Just what do they fucking mean? 7 pieces of my mind. I feel like I'm a 2-year-old sitting in front of that, like, the square goes into the square hole puzzle.
Yes, this is the Zavos from the legend.
Whoops, didn't mean an accident. Okay, whatever. Dead clock. I was wondering if it would have had the cut in the, like, the picture thing that we saw. Okay. Clues. Whore. Natasha worked at the Sweltering Nile brothel before Ibn Whistler discovered her and got her out of there. We're looking at the Peeplas. She came from the northern tsardom of Stavonia. Okay. So she was a higher up in the Stavonian families. Lots of information about her. Well, I think this is a good chunk of information to digest. I feel like we've got a lot to... So much backstory. We've got a lot to think about and work on for the next time. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one where we find out what Madam, I've already forgotten her name, Zavos, has for us.